formed these communities of practice because we're passionate about improving the student experience at UNSW. We're very, very excited about the impact that we have on educational excellence. So one of these communities of practice that we've formed is the Digital Assessment COP. And one of the outcomes we've had with this is our Digital Assessment Toolkit, which is freely available to any academic at UNSW.
Student learning is driven largely by assessment. It influences the way that they learn and they study. Our community of practice created a digital assessment toolkit with student engagement in mind. You can use the digital assessment toolkit however you like. Work through the web page and the different exemplars, or jump straight to the tutorials and tools. Or you can browse the whole catalog to look for inspiration.
So you can go in as an academic and select and filter through what you're after, and it comes up with different examples of how to do something, what the pros and cons are of each of those, and gives you a contact to someone you can ask further questions to.
I've been using OneNote Classroom in my life cycle assessment course. During tutorials, students record all the activities that they do in one place. That includes tables and numerical results for their activities and the tutorial answers. That is very important for STEAM. The students appreciate the feedback and live collaboration, as they can access the workbook from any device. This simple activity has improved their engagement, as they get quick feedback and can follow up with questions. They can also use this resource to study for the exam later on. We know that UNSW is moving towards integrating more digital technologies into our teaching, and this toolkit will allow academics to seamlessly integrate new options into their practice. I'm really proud how the community of practice in digital assessment has helped create rich and personalized student experience.
The education-focused communities of practice are producing all sorts of resources which are both scalable and sustainable. So irrespective of your class size, you can tap into those resources really easily.
As an education-focused academic, being part of this community of practice really allowed me to work in an area I'm passionate about with academics from all the faculties.
Everyone in the group brings different expertise and skills to the table, and it's a wonderful area to be able to swap those sorts of stories. It's very, very collegial. The education-focused communities of practice are really inclusive. Anybody can join. You don't have to be EF as such. You don't have to be an expert in the topic as well. Certainly in my case, I wasn't. So my recommendation is that you join something that you're passionate about or that you don't know anything about as such. I'm forever asking questions. I'm always asking advice.
I think that the best way to create authentic student experience and assessment is to join a community of practice, because they are supported by different faculties and by the university.
The best thing for me about joining the community of practice was meeting like-minded academics from a whole lot of different faculties. And what I realized is I'd been working in my own bubble, and suddenly I could look up and find all these different perspectives, all this expertise out there that I hadn't really known about. So for me, as a result, I can now tap directly into that knowledge, and I've been able to both enhance and improve my own educational practice.